It's going to be Sippy in the back, still free hitting. Now again to mount down as Kai lands the shot. Severo somehow stays alive. Onic once again have outplayed their way into a winning team fight. Nico running away, caught again. Kai just never misses on the puncture. And during all of this, Onic ID doesn't lose a single member. It's GG time. MSC. And for Mythic Seal, they have been eliminated. Mythic Seal puts up a fight. They seem to get stronger. Means it quickly. I mean, from draft. ID has checked all of the boxes. That Thorn Rose, he jumped in, Thorn Rose instantly, I guess, predicting or reacting to the flicker from Boye. Hey, you have a bloody hunt, you have a way to literally hold your opponent down, but when your opponent just never misses on puncture, constantly gets freed. The dude, he was dashing, and it didn't even look like there were minions. Like, sometimes this guy just, how are you that precise, bruh? He is the untouchable, man. This guy. No, that's Aaron Shiki in M6. He's just Kai, man. The god of the jungle. The god of the jungle, for sure. I mean, overall, I don't know. I don't think there was... It almost feels like there was never an answer for Mythic Seals coming into... Word all around the map. Onic ID just played this classy. Dude. That was so beautiful. Look at this again, right? Not this one. I want to see the final one. This was also pretty beautiful by Kai. You know, he kept on going, dashing forward again. Just to let you guys know, he took the least amount of damage in this game as a Lancelot, bro. What? What's the point of hybrid tank when you're just... He should have just gone full. Lord. Should have just gone full damage at that point. What a chat, dude. This is it. This is it. Oh, well, I guess that was on Boye. My bad. It was more on Boye. Flicker. He tried to time it. Oh, man. Nah. Then the unlead dashes. Like, oh, it's beautiful. I mean, so many times we see so many members of Onic ID just get so low health. Even here, it seemed like there was never anything Mythic Seal could do. Definitely excited to see how it goes, but I'm excited to see. I think we got a special guest down on the interview stage. Let's toss it over to Milosh and who?
What sort of question is that? Of course, it's Kyrie joining us from Onic, a big victory that we just saw, a 3-0 sweep. Now, look, on a look into the past, Onic won MSC 23. Last year, 24 was not looking too hot. This year, you're in semifinals. What does that mean?
For us, this MSC means a lot because we want to prove ourselves that that we can still fight, that we can still aim for the championship.
And you think,
even though we lost first round exit last MSC.
And you want to make it in statements, right? A 3-0 win here in quarterfinals, that's a statement.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Now, look, you had your game against Team Liquid before. You're going to get them again in the semifinals, a rematch. Now, Sans was saying that he wanted to have this game and to replay it in the semis. Do you agree with him on that?
Yeah, I think all of the players wants to meet Liquid again.
Why? Why do you really want to face off against Liquid?
First of all, they are like one of the strongest teams in this tournament, in this EWC, and the last time we fought, I think we were just unlucky.
It was still...
We also got unlucky.
Fair enough. At least here on the stage, it'll be a different sort of challenge. And, of course, because you're playing Team Liquid, you'll be your fellow jungler, Kaltizi, on the other side, playing against you. You said he's number one. Do you think he still is? And what do you have to say to him?
Yeah, still is, but after I beat him, I'll become number one.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's all you need to hear. Again, thank you very much, Kyrie, for joining us. Congratulations on the win. That's Onic off into the semifinals. We'll send it back to our desk.
Thank you very much, Milosh, as well as Kyrie. And heck, that's how you become the #1 jungler, by beating the current #1 jungler. Right, Leo?
Yeah. That's kind of
All
statement.
right. Well,
Yeah.
you know, thank you very much. Good analysis. Appreciate it. Good interview, by the way. But what about today, man? The S tier teams showing why they're just above the competition.
There were moments of brilliance from the underdog teams, right? That last game for Aurora, and then this last game for Mythic. Even game one was very tight, but at the end of the day, you gotta win the series. If not, this is what happens to your key.
You gotta do it right now. Oh, it's crashing. Last seconds. No.
Are you the key?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a soundbite. I think people just clip that and be like, okay, we're just gonna use this in a lot of situations. But look at Kyrie, like you have this kind of satisfaction for destroying someone else's key. You don't want to see the owners of the key's reaction, but honestly, I gotta give it to the casters. Kyrie on this Lancelot, it almost looks the puncture.
Yep. As if the passive for Kyrie had no limit. It's as if by resetting it, you don't get the cooldown, but Kyrie knows and finds a way to just keep going. Just keep. Yeah. Now, Milosh asked a very important question. When they face off against Liquid, does Kyrie now become number one? Because let's remember that code. Carl TC said he's 0. How do you become more than 0?
You know, if we're speaking about a 0, the thing that was not 0, definitely, the player, actually, Suns. It was something about, you know, here's the S tier, and here comes 0, you said, right? So it was something like that.
Yeah, and honestly, like Carl TZ saying his 0, someone else 1, 2, 3. I kind of feel like we need to find a programmer because we need someone else to understand the 0 and the 1s. But looking at the game here, again, I kind of feel like we still have to give credit over to Mythic Seal because they played an amazing game. It's just that Onyx Indonesia, they've been doing this for years at this point, right? It's like your draft is not going to surprise us. Your movements is not going to surprise us. Your trades are not going to surprise us.
You cannot ascend past a certain point once the Sky Kings have claimed their kingdom, and they're on their way. The cavalry stands beyond them. I'll tell you now, despite Mythic Seal's efforts, I think Onyx just always had the answer.
By the way, I see all the time, at least for 2 games, for 2 series that we checked, the same mistake. Mythic Seal and the same mistake was
Aurora.
Aurora, right? So thank you. So they rely on their gold laner. So they let Zippy to carry on his shoulders the last game, and if he dies, like it happened in the last fight,
Yep.
that's all.
It was this fight right here, and it's a little too much. Again, this is what they drafted with. There was no 2 ways around it. They understood that we are a glass cannon, we're fragile, and if they find Zippy, they find us out. We're done. We're going home. And Onyx knew that. Onyx knew how to play.
Like there's many tournaments where we see the funnel strat really working out, but I believe from the wild cards to MWI, group stages of MSC, and now in the knockouts, I feel like putting all your eggs in one basket is very, very difficult just because the assassins are very strong. Like you can target who the damage dealer is, so spreading out your profile is the best way to go about this current draft.
Yeah, they definitely needed to adjust it, but it's all about past. Yeah, right now we understand who will go further. The semifinals, Onyx Indonesia, definitely, and here is the stats: 19-4.
The map is what Mythic tried to play. They tried to expand it a little more. Again, they scored a decent amount of objectives in relation to a kill score that went 4-19, and it went to 15 minutes. Like there were definitely some moments wherein it looked like Zippy was about to do something good, but it was literally just on one man. It was too much.
Too much for them. Now, but you know, Onyx, actually the S tier guys that they are showing us, and they're performing so as we expected from them.
Actually, now looking back, that was game 2 stats.
Yeah. I just kept it to myself.
Yeah.
You guys are having fun.
No. The numbers don't have to tell the whole story.
Exactly.
Like my opinion, my takes. That they shut down Suns, that they took down Kyrie, they touched the untouchable. That's right. I can take monikers. I'm just kidding. No, still Aaron Shicky. No, if they killed Kyrie, then maybe they could have turned it around. They could have run it down mid, but it was too fragile. It was too all in.
Mythic Seal should create something to rely not only on ZP but another person. At least maybe some kind of initiation for explain for the Goon, right? And to adjust this drop. But they made like full priority for one person. It's super hard. It's really hard for everyone. I think no one can stand with this, and even the S tier teams will face the hard times when only one person need to carry.
They'll never do it. They know too well that this is a 5v5 game. They'll never do it.
And then now, folks, like, the sad part is the last man, the last Ken standing is going home. There's no more Kens in this tournament. Shout out to all the Kens all over the world. I think there are a few, but yeah, that is unfortunate.
Several.
But like, it's quite early. We've seen 2 teams get eliminated, and it's almost crazier to think that our S tier teams, both TL as well as Onyx Indonesia, they're going to be facing off in the semifinals. So at that point, for most people, at least for our Ranko Power Rankings, it will feel like it's the grand finals.
It's as if we knew how
Or Filipino will lose.
Yeah, against RRQ.
I asked, like, how are the kids doing? How are you doing?
On this end,
Lee, what do you think you would change?
I think just better preparation next time.
Better preparation next time. All right. Okay, it looks like Ken is not feeling it right now, so we're just going to end this interview. But once again, thank you so much for participating. And we're really excited to see you next time on the international stage. Okay, Ken?
Yep, thank you.
We're sending it back to the studio.
Thank you very much, Eterna, and we can see Ken.
these boys come back stronger. And who knows? Maybe this performance by Mythic Seal inspire a new generation of Burmese talents to step up.
But now we got to look at his idol, because we're going to be looking at the Sony Match MVP. Over to Kyrie, the jungler coming in from Onyx Indonesia, and I feel like
The jungle. Please, guys, Kyrie, yeah. Definitely he deserves to be MVP of this series. He made a lot of efforts. He created the opportunity for his team, the openings, like the peaks of the enemies. He created a lot of space for his teammates and outsmarted even his enemy.
I would say like he's good enough that he can take some other monikers. The untouchable Kyrie, half man, half beast Kyrie, the monster jungler Kyrie,
The super fam Kyrie.
the super fam Kyrie, the
You know what? I'll say
jungler
it.
sniper Kyrie. I don't know, man.
I give it and I take it away. The hitman Kyrie.
Hitman Kyrie.
No,
The KDA machine.
yeah. Hey, we talked about how I wouldn't blink if you said Kyrie. I wouldn't blink if you said, hey, Kyrie, play a Ling, and then put a Ruby in the gold lane. That might work.
Honestly, yes, I can definitely see that one.
Maybe him.
Just a Angela.
Because they're going up against Team Liquid, so they gotta pull out all the stuff. Because honestly, I like Ruby in the gold, because I really feel like it's conditional for sure, but when the conditions are met, hey, Ruby looks pretty good.
There is an Onyx team that actually does Ruby in the gold, and it's
From everything. Team Liquid Philippines defeated Aurora 3-0 and now going over to the semifinals. Onyx ID replicated the same success going up against Mythic Seal, winning 3-0, and now both S-tier teams will meet each other. But we gotta look at the other side of the bracket first. It's gonna be RRQ going up against SRGOG, and then Team Spirit going up against Onyx Philippines.
A City. It's all A tier teams.
Hey, city goes to downtown, guys. And if we are speaking about these matches, I would like to say that every of them is the match of the day because they're both interesting.
Dude, I don't know which one to choose for match of the day, because honestly, that's gonna be a good conversation.
Can SNB do that? Can you say like there's both from 2 matches of the day?
Hey, just open 2 branches. Both matches really deserve it. I don't know. I think with the amount of eyeballs,
Okay.
should be RRQ SRG, because when it comes to RRQ, they bring the numbers.
Yeah. Anywhere RRQ plays, it's a home court. they take the kingdom with them.
You know, from my perspective, Team Spirit and Onyx Philippines.
Millions of viewers.
Yeah, but I gotta say, it's nice working with you both.
Today, I expected a bit more.
How the rest of the days in the knockouts will do for the
Days. And see, we're gonna be throwing it over to Kadia, top place of the day. But before that, we're gonna go tonight.